And we are live.
And you asked if I
Good,
was ready. I was born ready.
good brunch time, everybody. It is
Hey,
the ladies of, no. It is, I'm sorry. It's the brunch ladies of Conshy Consignment. Oh my goodness.
look at what glass
Whoa.
it's in.
Fiend. Oh, our favorite spot. Yes.
We
Shout
did
out to
many
Fiend.
pre-opening morning meetings at Fiend.
Yeah, we sure did.
We
We
did.
sure did. It was our favorite. Still is our favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Although it looks a little different because since we're both not local anymore.
I know, but we still love it. We still love
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely. That is one. It looks like that thing is loaded down with horseradish.
So it's got some in there for sure, but it's not overpowering. He did something different and blended it, so it's almost got a whip to it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he
Oh,
had.
yeah. Wow. Look at that. It's so thick.
Mm-hmm. He blended ice in it, is what he did. He put it in the blender.
Oh, all right.
It's good.
Wow. I've never tried that with a Bloody Mary. I didn't even know that was a thing. Did he just
It's good.
invent that?
I think he may have, because I've never had it that way.
So I have mine, and I tried to get a little fancy here by not using a toothpaste olive, but it's not going to work. I'm going to get an olive in my eye or
You
my
are.
nose.
Well, how was your? Oh, did you slice it?
I did. I was trying to get a little creative there, but really, it just didn't work. Honestly.
So mine is definitely with vodka today.
Mine is too.
I
Mine
don't
is too.
always do it, but I did today.
I said I think I've gone 3 weeks no vodka. I'm having a little bit of Tito's in my Bloody Mary this morning for sure.
Yum, yum, yum.
Long week.
It's been a long week.
Mm-hmm.
Been a long week, but a good week.
Ooh, the jalapeno stuffed olive is so spicy.
You need some milk. Ooh, tomato milk.
Not with a Bloody Mary. Oh my God, have you lost your mind, girl?
Hey, I got a new plant for my office. We should name him.
Oh.
He needs a name.
Hmm.
Isn't he cute?
No. Yes,
You
very
know, me and my plants, my whole downstairs is like a jungle.
Yes.
But I need some up here, so I'm starting to bring my green friends upstairs.
Oh, that'll be a nice addition to the office.
Yeah. So
I'm not allowed to have plants in my house. Well, we do have plants in the house. I'm not personally allowed to own them because I, for some reason, just don't do a very good job of taking care of them. I do not have a green thumb, which is hilarious since I was an environmental science person.
crazy.
Hilarious that I don't have a green thumb. Well, maybe it's not funny, but maybe it's not so funny. So yeah, I don't have any plants in the house. My other family members do take care of them, and they just keep me away from them, honestly.
So
Yeah.
my dad was a big time environmentalist. We've talked about that before.
Yep.
And when I was growing up, my parents owned what was called the Tropical Patio. And the Tropical Patio had a couple of things. So there was an actual store in a strip mall on Hilton Head that had like a florist. You could go in, and
oh wow,
there was also some fish tanks. We had a saltwater tank, which was really cool. But it was, basically a florist. You could go in and get your tropical plants, and you could get your bouquets and this, that, and the other. And that was the main store. But then my dad had what we referred to as kids growing up, the field. And it was acreage out on the water on Hilton Head that he had big, massive greenhouses, several greenhouses, an office building. There was even a horse paddock at the back on the water. And we used to keep horses back there some. But he would grow all kinds of things in the greenhouse. Orchids, he would go to the jungles and get into orchids and all, and had all these amazing orchids.
Oh wow.
Oh, it was beautiful. And so then, but he would also out in the fields grow corn and all that kind of stuff. And so he's a big time. He actually created, I don't have it right here, it's not crossbred, but cross whatever, and created his own island hibiscus that that he.
I never knew that. Oh my gosh.
So somewhere I have postcards. Postcards were made all about this island hibiscus that my dad was the one who did whatever he did to do it. But so I grew up plants. And I had the same issue though, keeping them alive. But I've really, Nick and I both have made it a point over the last 5 years or so to really put our hearts and souls into this indoor plant thing. So
they really bring a lot to a home. They really bring a lot of life, and just everything just feels better. And the air quality is probably a little better, right?
Air quality
in the house, sure.
That's why it's time to bring them upstairs some. We got to get them up.
Yeah.
Downstairs is great. Now I got to move the jungle up here because I'm
excited to see as your background changes. Yeah. That'll be kind of neat. Yeah. We'll work on a name. We'll work on a name.
I think my new little guy needs a name.
Yeah.
For sure.
We need Emma for that.
Emma's a good namer. Remember that pig lamp I had? She named that pig.
Yes.
But I can't remember the pig's name.
Maybe she'll remember. We'll have to get her on and see if she remembers.
It came in on consignment, and I ended up buying him as a kitchen pig.
He was cute.
My kitchen pig. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Now that we're talking about backgrounds and, we're showing things, we should mention that we're going to podcasting, believe it or not. Yes, we're going to turn the Brunch Ladies into a podcast. So, if you are listening on podcast, you can always see us on YouTube. We go live Sundays, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Since we're both on the East Coast here, different states, but East Coast. And some of the things that we talk about, we'll make a point to put on our social media, our Instagram and Facebook. So, if we're kind of talking about something like Molly's plant she wants to name, we'll put that up on social media.
We'll give you the visual.
Yeah.
We'll give you the visual.
Yeah, so you can always check there. Yeah, and it's Conshy Consignment across the board. Website, Instagram, Facebook. You can find us under that name.
Yep.
And Christina, I have my logo up. Wait, I got to do it back.
Other hand.
Logo up in the background here.
There you have it. Yep.
Hopefully she noticed that.
Backgrounds and all. I got to show you something. Do you remember? I didn't want to put that high yet. Do you remember when we were in the storefront and we got that whole huge lot of blue milk glass?
Yes. Oh,
here's my piece, and I just have to tell you, it sits in my office. And again, I'll put a picture of this up for anybody that wants to see it, that are podcasters. It stays in my office, and I get to look at this beauty every day. And I'm just so glad that I got a piece.
And that was like our first real exposure to different types of glass and researching. And it's funny because I had never realized that so much of it was made along the Ohio River in the United States. Like so many of those glass companies, it was just fascinating to research and look at the history of all that glass, especially the blue glass. I mean, that's
the blue glass
category, but
was gorgeous, which is why I had to have a piece. And then we had all the candy, the glass candy holders that were all like the dog and the truck and they were all the old glass candy.
And some of them, remember, they had the candy in them still.
The candy was still in them.
Yeah. And it was fun. I had never even known such a thing existed. Like I never had seen it before they came in, like the glass. And it was fun. Some customers would come in. They're like, I had some older customers. Oh, I remember when I was a kid. Yes, this was such a big deal. You would get these, these, and then it was a toy you could play with afterwards. I mean, now our kids
glass toy, right?
Toys, right? But back when people had common sense, people did play with them.
And think about all the, what did we have? We had puppy dogs. I know there were like trucks and cars. There was an airplane. I'm trying to think of all the different candy shapes.
Well, you remember, I think I mentioned it on a previous Brunch Ladies is, so we let the kids, they were fascinated. Our kids were fascinated, and they were elementary school at that time, fascinated with the idea of these. So not thinking. So of course my son, who's in kindergarten, picks out a glass candy container, and it's a gun.
It's
right?
like the old
The
cowboy
cowboy old school gun, and it never even crossed my mind not to send something shaped like a gun to school. So he brought it for show and tell. And it was fine. It was fine, but like after the fact, I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Like,
what was I thinking?
What? Like, it didn't even occur. I was just thinking about the history of it and how cool it was, and we could share it with the class. And so
But perhaps the cowboy hat would have been a better piece to share than the cowboy.
Yeah.
Pistol, like.
Yeah, I mean, because we grew up in that when that was acceptable. I mean, you would have toy guns and you would play with them, and certainly back when those were manufactured, that was a totally acceptable.
Oh yeah.
So,
but that was cool. What a cool phase that we had going through and learning all. I swear every day we would learn a new fact about them, or finding out the dates that they were made, and that was a fun time.
Yeah, and some of that blue glass we had went back to the blue glass, not the candy dispensers, went back to the late 1800s, like the 1890s, which whoa,
crazy.
Yeah, not all of it did. Some of it was more modern. It was definitely a lot that gave us a lot to research and learn about, because it was so. This person had just collected blue glass. They didn't necessarily care if it was antique. They didn't care where it was manufactured. They didn't, collect they just collected any and all blue glass.
Yep.
So some of it was extremely valuable. Some of it was moderate.
That's right, because there was also the cobalt blue glass, not the milk glass, but the regular cobalt blue glass that came through. Yeah. Crazy.
Wow, good times. Good times.
I know. I can go
I
back.
look forward to doing a lot like that again.
That was fun.
We had, after that, we had a bunch of art glass come in. Do you remember that? It was like, they were difficult. They were pretty valuable. But there was Steuben glass and crystal, and they were different shape paperweights.
Oh, yes. Were there some candle holders too?
There were candle holders. There were, all sorts of different, and to really look at those watermarks and make sure you didn't miss anything. That was a lot of work.
Yep.
That was a lot of work. And those were more modern, modern signed pieces of crystal and glass, but they were definitely interesting.
Those memories.
Yeah.
Memories of memories.
Memories of memories.
Memories of memories.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah. So last week we had a guest on. We had my sister, who is a TikTok superstar.
So upset that my connection wouldn't come through right, because I was so excited to hang out with Addie. So excited. She's my sweet Adeline, or sweet Adeline?
My sweet Adeline.
My sweet Adeline on TikTok. Y'all, I have shared her stuff over the last several months with so many people, and I'm like, it's just so cool what she does.
Amazing.
So cool. So cool.
Amazing. I never know like what she is going to come up with next, honestly.
It's unreal what she I want her back, because I missed out. So we
definitely need to have her back. We definitely need to have her back, where people can ask questions and things like that.
Yeah. Can we share one of her things when we do that? Is there a way to share one of her creations?
I'm sure we probably could. Yeah, I'm sure we probably
I love
could.
the soccer players in the grass.
Yeah.
Those are so cute.
Yeah, she just posted a really funny one this morning. I just watched it right before we went on here about getting verified. It's super cute.
I'll have to go look.
Cute. I guess we'll probably have to be careful about because when you go from TikTok to YouTube, there's issues with the copyright on the music and things like that we can't show. So we'll maybe just have to do a visual on that so we don't get in trouble.
I wonder if she just has a piece of video she'd share that we could put up without all the TikTok.
I will ask. I'm sure. She's very prolific. Yeah.
Just amazing. It's amazing. I'm in awe.
Yeah.
I'm in awe.
And she's my sister.
She's your sister.
I know. I never thought I was going to be related to anybody famous, right?
Right? I mean, she's got Amy Schumer talking about her.
Yeah. Yeah. I just love
her.
I'm very proud of her. I'm very, very proud of her. Very proud of her.
Yeah.
She is an artist at heart, and she always has been. And the fact that she is making a go of it, and recently published a book, and just is really
a very funny book.
Mm-hmm.
Very funny. A little risque.
Little risque. Yeah.
I just think it's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah, if you're prone to get offended, not for you. But we are personally not, so we love it. We love it.
No, I think it's so funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah.
I can't wait to share it with others.
Yeah.
I have shared with others.
Yeah, we'll have her back on. She had a lot of fun with us. And we were at my parents' house for Easter, so it was a little bit chaotic and stuff. So it'll be nice when we can just really chat with her. Yeah,
awesome.
But you know what? Here's a problem: is she does not like Bloody Marys, and that's our signature drink. So I'm not sure exactly what we should do about that. I have to find out what she doesn't like about the Bloody Mary. And heck, she's creative. She'll come up with something.
That's a problem.
Yeah, she'll come up with something.
Okay.
She does a lot of illusion art. Maybe she can just do something with the illusion that she's drinking a Bloody Mary.
That's what I'm thinking. I think she needs to figure that out. She could somehow draw to go around her glass that it looks like a Bloody Mary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She'll figure it out. She's good.
Yeah, she will.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
So how about you lost your brain this week and decided we were going to do 40% off coats?
Oh, winter bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, winter.
Bye-bye, winter.
Bye-bye.
And that's
40%.
40%, right? But
I did 40%. I was like, are you 40%? You're like, yep, 40%. Bye-bye, winter.
Yeah.
40% off.
Well, apparently everybody else is sick of it too, because I don't think we've sold a coat at 40% off.
Wow.
So apparently everybody is just as sick of winter as we are right now.
Nobody even wants to think about next winter.
Nobody wants to think about winter. I personally just want to put it out of my head. Sayonara.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
But you really should take advantage of it.
I know, because there's some amazing coats in our stock.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I know, North Face, Under Armour, like just some really, really nice winter stuff. I think there were some boots in that sale too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's 40% off until the end of today?
Yeah, Sunday. Yep. Yep. And you won't see that again. Probably, maybe never. We might never do that sale again.
That was big. I was surprised. When you said 40%, I'm like, dang, Gina.
But that's how sick of winter we really were. I don't even want to look at the coats anymore.
Get it out. Well, awesome.
But the funny thing was, we sold quite a few the week before. I shipped out quite a few winter coats the week before at full price.
Before they went 40% off.
Hopefully nobody's listening to that. But
get those emails.
Yeah. So maybe that was just kind of the last hurrah of people getting their winter stuff.
I guess.
I don't know.
I know. I keep seeing everybody posting pictures, spring break. They're at the beach. They got their toes in the water. And I'm like, Nick and I spent the day at Lowe's and another local greenery getting our front yard redesigned. And he's out there right now digging and planting.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
It is a rainy, yucky day here. There won't be any of that.
Not here today. Yesterday afternoon, it got rainy. But we had a beautiful morning and midday.
Oh, wow.
And then in the afternoon, gosh, probably about 4 or so, it started drizzling and then a big storm flew through. But anyway, it's a beautiful sunny day. We are spring mode here.
And I guess that's why you decided on a different theme for this week's What's in Conshy's Closet.
I did.
Yeah.
I did, because I'm in that mindset now. So this week coming up, we're going to do Sporty Spring.
Yes.
sporty spring. So it'll be things, I thought about it. I'm like, sporty, it could be equipment, but it could also be what mom needs when she heads to the field.
Mm-hmm.
That perfect bag, that cozy outfit, that, or it could be family bike riding.
Yeah.
Like sporty spring can be anything, but it's getting out and being active in the spring. So I'm going to have all kinds of things highlighted in this, from clothing to accessories. Who knows? You're going to have to wait and see.
We'll link that. We'll link that up. You can always see what we're doing with that on our Facebook and Instagram. You can always get a link to the items and see what Molly's preparing for you.
It's going to be fun. I'm going to put some fun things together.
For sure.
I just love spring. It's such a happy time.
Yeah.
Except
my mom was saying, she sent me pictures of my backyard because we have these beautiful yellow daffodils and forsythia. It's very yellow.
I love forsythia.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
So pretty.
We always laugh that we're into yellow now. Never cared for the color yellow, but Polly, when she redid her, knocked the wall down and redid her house, she did yellow walls. And we've been into it ever since.
Our house is yellow. Never thought I'd buy a yellow house, but it's yellow.
Oh yeah, you do have a yellow house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we bought the most beautiful shrub that they're delivering this week. We bought a new tree, and then we bought a shrub. And the shrub, I wish I could remember the name of it right now, but it is a beautiful yellow, light yellow leaves, and it just feels lacy. And it's going to go in our front over here with our red maple tree we bought.
Oh, you're going to have to take pictures.
I will. Yeah. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
And I told you, Nick planted our little new holly on the other side of the driveway today that I bought and thought of you because the name of this particular holly was like Party Princess.
For those of you that don't know, I call Molly the princess because she is a total princess. I mean, I guess you don't really need that explained.
What?
She's just a princess.
So I laughed when the woman told me the name of this because the holly leaves are so little. And I had to laugh when she said that. I'm like, oh, Libby's going to get a kick out of the fact that the new tree shrub I bought for the other side of the driveway is called the Party Princess. This.
Oh my gosh.
I say, I got your Party Princess.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So what else do we have?
We have, of course, we do Resale Therapy Thursdays.
Oh my gosh, how much fun was this week? Even though we had a glitch and had
talk about technical problems. Oh my goodness.
It would not let us share together on Facebook for our Resale Therapy, right?
Yeah, we like to do it together, just like the Brunch ladies, and
do
a live sale. Yeah.
We tried everything. We've done this multiple times, but it would not allow it this time. So we had to go on individually. But oh my God, it was so much fun.
It was really fun. It was really fun.
And chatting and it was
you could have seen me here, right? So we could only see Molly on the screen, and I'm of course not like fully comprehending it because I'm used to doing it one way. So I'm talking to Molly like as though she can hear me, right?
Were you really?
And then I'll be like, then I would say, oh wait, you can't hear me.
I guess I should.
And then I do the same thing all over again. I'm like, oh wait, I have to type it in. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
That is hilarious. But I do that, but I have to remind myself. I do that too when you're doing it. And I'm like, no, Libby, I can hear you. Like, oh, but you can't hear me. Like,
yeah.
But that was so much fun. We had a lot of fun people on there chatting back and forth.
Oh, we did. And we got a kick out of the, actually you can kind of, wait, I gotta go the other way. See the cover up behind me. It's kind of dark. You can't really see it. But on the edge, it's edged with pom-poms. And Paula had said, no. My mom said, I said, what are these things called? My mom types in pom-poms. And I was like, oh, okay. And she said, way back when we used to have those hanging, the cool people would have them hanging over their rear view mirror.
That's right.
And Paula replied that in Dallas, she still sees that. And which I just thought was hilarious. I can't wait to visit Dallas and see that. But my mom didn't realize that she meant Dallas, Texas, because there's a Dallas, Pennsylvania. My dad actually used to work in Dallas.
Oh, okay.
And so she didn't realize that Paula was talking about Dallas, Texas. So I said after the fact, no, Dallas, Texas. Because my mom was like, I haven't seen that in years. So that was
I feel a road trip coming.
I cannot wait. There are so many people and businesses. Like, I am dying.
You know how they do? I got an idea, Libby. You know how you see people do it like on so like HGTV, and you hear about these people that they talk about, and they go on like the yard sale or antique trails, right? And they take these road trips and they go on these mass like yard sale trails across country. Let's do that. But not yard sales. Let's visit other businesses and people that we've met through this.
I want my Airstream now. Let's go.
I'm feeling a Thelma and Louise coming. Come on.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
How much fun would that be?
So much fun. So much fun. Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
All right, let's put it out there in the universe.
We're going to put it out there in the universe. Somebody needs to consign an Airstream.
Oh yeah.
Somebody needs to consign an Airstream so we can go.
Yeah.
I'm feeling
me and the Chihuahua, we're gonna load up in that Airstream. We'll go pick up Molly.
Think about how much fun that would be. You hear about people doing that. Yeah. You know, we could do it on like an annual basis, like 1 week out of the year, and it's that week every year, and we pick a different place to go hit places.
Yeah.
Brunch ladies. Brunching out. I don't know.
Brunching on the road. Brunch ladies on the road.
Brunching on the road.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it would be so much fun, and we could document the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, my brain is like spinning.
How much fun would that be?
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, Molly and I are actually run a second business together, and it is called Consignment Chats.
We love the C's. Conshy Consignment, Consignment Chats.
Consignment Chats. And Consignment Chats is an online community for other consignment store owners or people that are interested in selling consignment. So it's totally separate from Conshy Consignment, but we're in it together. So obviously there is a little bit of overlap.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've met some just really amazing people that do consignment, and they're all over. I mean, they're all over the world, but I don't know. We can't take our Airstream that far. We can take it up to Canada.
We can go certain places. I'm feeling different. Yeah, I'm thinking we can do this.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we need to pick a good week, and that's kind of our spring break.
I think I need more than a week.
Okay, well then. Can we really close the business down for more than a week, Libby?
No.
Right.
No.
So we got to do a week.
There are too many people out there that need our products.
Right.
Too many.
I mean, we can't do more than a week, but if we did 1 week out of the year and we picked a different state to hit.
All right. Ooh. And this is where it was born right now. Brunch Ladies on the Road just happened.
I like
right here live with you guys.
Road trip.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
Oh my gosh.
This is what happens. We do our best planning over things like, it's because I'm drinking out of the Fiend glass. Or is it because I actually have vodka in my drink?
Oh, maybe. Maybe it's the vodka talking. I didn't really get to drink much of mine, so I better get on that.
You better get on that.
What was that? Oh, I know what I was going to say. So this week I'm actually speaking. I was asked to speak at Ecom Chicago, their meetup. But it is virtual now and on Zoom, so I don't get to go to Chicago. But I am speaking at their meetup all about consignment and Conshy Consignment and consignment chats. So that's going to be fun. And that probably is going to have to be one of the first places we're going to hit is Ecom Chicago.
I'm all for it. I love Chicago. I'd like to get back there.
Never been.
Let me preface this by saying, or add this. I'd like to get back there in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
Princess, don't do winter.
Bye, winter.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, winter. So Chicago must be done in warm weather.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I think they usually have in August. I'm gonna have to look at the history of when they have econ, but I think it is in the warmer. I think it's definitely in one of the warmer months. So
I'm all for it.
That'll be one of the first places we hit. That'll be really
road trip.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
So what do you have to do today?
So we have to, this is my thought though, we're going to have to figure out our Airstream's going to have a trailer hitch because we're going to be buying stuff along the way. So we have to be able to get it.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why we need the Airstream. There'll be barely room for us on the way back. Because we are not only a consignment, we are shoppers. We love to shop consignment.
Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's my necklace was from a local consignment shop.
Oh, I saw it when you stood up before, but I don't think everybody else got to see it. It's so cute. Oh, and it's yellow.
It's yellow. And it's a what, Libby? What shape is this?
Quatrefoil.
Thank you.
Did I say that right?
You did.
Gosh, I learned so much from you, Molly.
Oh, please.
Quatrefoil.
You're the expert. You're the expert.
On some things, not on quatrefoils.
Not on quatrefoils. So what am I doing today? I am listing like a mad woman in a little bit. Well, photographer. Listen, I'm like Tiffany, photographering. I have a lot of photography to do today. And I have so many great items that need to get up. They just need to. So I'm hoping to get several of those up and active today.
Ooh,
so that people can get their eyes on them. How many items do we have in our store now, Libby?
Well, as of last night, when I went to bed, we had 6,406 unique items, which is definitely a record number of items for us. Now, when I woke up this morning, a lot of stuff had sold overnight, so there was significantly less than that.
But we're going to go back up today because we're going to be listing more.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
but then we'll go down again because people just keep shopping. You can't stop them. You can't stop them.
No, and we don't want to stop them. It just means we have to work harder to get that number up.
The one thing, we had this week in Resale Therapy were the Patricia Nash handbags.
Oh, they were beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with. I can't wait to get more in. I hope we do get more in because I'm just in love with her designs. I love them.
Beautiful stuff for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
We might have to do a little Conshy Boutique highlight maybe on Patricia Nash.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I'd like to know a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
And I know I like the handbags.
All right.
Yeah. So
Conshy Boutique can do that. Conshy Boutique can do that.
Yeah. All right. Molly is the Conshy Boutique. In case you guys haven't picked that up, she is the social media manager. So she does all things social media. So if you see a beautiful post up there, if you see somebody, well, sometimes I do a lot of the responding too. But
you do, yeah. You do a lot of the responding. I'm the creative, artistic, love the creation in the background.
Yeah, I mean we both respond, but usually when you see something up there, it's Molly's creation. And
I usually try to respond, and when it's me, put like -Molly, like.
Yeah,
because I have people respond and go, "Oh, thanks, Libby," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm just gonna let that slide." Okay, that's fine.
We both see it. We see it. We usually agree on our responses as well. So
yeah. So good stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish up my Bloody Mary, and oh gosh, so
what are you doing? What?
Last night, I finally finished. For those of you that have been following along, we had over 2,000 buttons consigned. Buttons, pin backs, like I was wearing the one week that said, "I love my job." We had over 2,000 consigned from our friend Elaine that used to work in a button factory. So they were all made in the USA, which is kind of cool. And I finally finished the last round of them last night. Now, some of them are groups, so it's not 2,000 or anything like that, but I finished them.
And sold several overnight.
Yeah. They're apparently hot items. Who would have guessed?
Who knew? But I did say, I wish Cal would have told me about his Woodstock frat party
Yeah.
before 2 days ahead of time, because you had some awesome buttons that they would have loved to have had for their
You're
Woodstock
having
frat.
an event. You have a theme. We got buttons for it.
We got buttons for that
it. We got
theme. We
buttons
got
for
you
days.
covered. We got you covered.
Kathy Terrell was saying that she's seen a lot of artists incorporate them into their artwork. Like if they do like a more dimensional painting.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of the retro buttons and
Cool.
incorporating them into their artwork. I didn't realize that.
Well, see, I would actually wear a lot of them. I love like the peace signs and the heart. You have some really fun ones that I think would just be fun to throw on a denim hat or a, they're cute. They're cute.
Now there were some that were quite risque and a little too sassy to put up under Conshy Consignment. Yeah, that's all. I'm going to leave it at that. We did not. We sent those back to. We didn't see any of the more risque ones. But
there's just certain things we don't need to see on a button.
Yes, certain things we don't need to see on a button, and we'll leave it at that. You can private messages if you're curious about what it is. I'm just kidding.
But we do need to ID you before we answer. Must be 21 or older to get the answer. So have your ID ready.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, now that I finish those buttons, what am I going to do today? I have so much. I have a lot of shipping to do from all those sales last night. Yeah.
You can do that, and I'm sure you still have a ton of listing to do. I know you have consignment stuff like crazy.
I do.
I really think that you need to knock that out so you can come see me in a couple of weeks.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
I'm just going to keep putting that out in the universe.
All right, put that out in the universe. If you can get me an Airstream, I'll come visit. Not saying you have to buy it. You have to find one that is okay for me to buy to come visit.
Okay.
And then I have to learn how to drive it.
Then
so everybody stay off of, wait, what is it? I take 81.
81 down. Not only have
the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'll let you guys know if I'm coming so you can stay off the roads and out of my way.
So I think the driving it part would be okay. To me, it would be parking it that would probably send me over the edge. Unless it's a pull straight in.
Right. Right.
I think that might be a problem.
I don't know. Like most things, I'll worry about it when it happens. After I get the Airstream, I'll worry about it.
After I get the Airstream, I'll worry about whether or not I can actually use the Airstream.
I'm one of those people that, just goes for it and figures it out afterward.
She really is, y'all.
I am.
She really is.
Yeah.
She really is.
For better or worse. I don't know. Sometimes it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both.
I just always have to watch what I let come out of my mouth.
Yeah. We really just need to maybe put that drink down.
It's a very sad piece of celery.
It is.
I think he was going for the greenery of this celery.
Yeah, it's very pretty. I have to get celery.
It's pretty sad though.
I know, but it tastes so good when it's been in the Bloody Mary. Don't you think?
It reminds me of, remember the science test you used to do where you put the celery in the colored water and watch it come up the veins?
Yep.
And that change the carnation colors. Ooh,
the carnation, yeah.
The carnation. You do the carnation and the celery.
Yep.
All right, girl.
All right. Well, let's get to work.
I need to go see what my husband's been doing in the yard.
All right. And we will see you all maybe Thursday for Resale Therapy or next week on Brunch Ladies.
Yes. And y'all, Thursdays are getting so much fun. You don't want to miss it.
Honestly. Honestly.
All right.
Bye.
Peace, girl. Bye.